herzlich machen.
Back from Great Britain under-21 duty. This means Ikram Butt reverts to the right wing and Martin Pearson replaces the injured fullback Chris Bibb. Hooker Trevor Clark returns after a hamstring injury. And this is the match that Kiwi Test loose forward Brendan Tudor might not have played, but he's now signed a 2-year Featherstone contract and isn't returning to Western Suburb of Australia. It's a long march to the pitch to play at the Don Valley Stadium. The teams coming out together, both well out of time out. Featherstone 28-20 against Oldham. Sheffield strengthened by the return from injury of Tunks and Sonny Nicol, two stalwarts of their pack. Loose forward is Mark Aston, with Anthony switching to the second row. Victory today would complete the perfect week for Mark Aston after his debut as substitute in Perpignan and 5 penalties to beat Hull. Well, you'll see 5 of the top 7 teams on Scrum Down tonight. Castleford versus Leeds and Wigan Hulkington Rovers come later. First, it's Sheffield against Featherstone with David Watkins and John Hell.
Nick, it certainly is a very impressive stadium, certainly befitting a First Division club too. Pitch in good condition, it's largely sand based, so it's reasonably soft here today. David Watkins is always alongside me in the commentary box. One thing about these stadiums, David, is that for players it can be difficult from an atmospheric point of view with only spectators on one side of the field.
Well, it can. It's also difficult as well when you click a touch here, because you tend to go for long touches and suddenly realise you've crossed the touch line about 15-20 yards from where you're standing. So that'll be important today for some visiting here to make sure they can.
Well, that was the first kick of the game. Straight downfield from Derek Fox. Mumby couldn't field it, but Nelson can. Strong man. The 4 shirt for Sheffield today. They missed out Powell, but this is Peter Tunks. And the first penalty of the game awarded against Featherstone offside. Our referee today is Robin Whitfield from Widnes. Old Scrum Downs. Aston. Peter Lewis, the West Indian wingman, 6'4". Ooh, the ball's gone from the grass, but he might get it again. He has. Hit on Teddy. St Aston and Anthony Farrell. The early phases, David, are often just about finding out about one another, aren't they, really?
Well, really, I'm quite impressed because both sides are running from depth at the moment and they really are going strong and the tackling is very good.
And Panappa's going and got support inside and the support is Powell gives it back for Sam Panappa. Super try for Sheffield Eagles. And this man, Sam Panappa, is sturdy, he's a strong running centre, he makes and he scores tries. Great start.
Well, they say running onto the ball is very important in this game. Just watch the way Panappa takes that ball. He stretches it, but the sheer fact he stretched it meant it pushed him through the first line of defence. But not only that, Powell comes with him, and Panappa keeps his position and his pace and takes the ball for the return pass and puts it down.
Just what Dr. Hetherington ordered for Sheffield Eagles. 4-point start, and here is Mark Aston to make it 6, which he does. And a very significant goal as well for Mark Aston. It's the 300th professional career here in Sheffield. So he's reached a milestone.
Well, it's all about running onto the ball at speed, and this pass is taken perfectly, which pushes him on the inside of the defence. The defence can't get to him because his speed is now taking him through. But he passes inside to Darryl Powell. Powell court. He has the good sense to keep him Panappa and score a brilliant try under the post. A fine start.
Nelson, he's found a gap somewhere there. Still looking to try and get the pass away. Smiles is not going to let him go. Harry Manning was the other player involved. This is going to... Is it? Eventually, yes, by Pearson. Featherstone already thinking of a substitution. You just glimpsed down there. Gary Price. That's an early introduction for him. I think he's going to take Chris Burton off his Peter Fox. The whistle sounding. Good Featherstone that opportunity to bring on Price for Burton. It's a penalty for Featherstone. Chris Burton obviously got a bang on the shoulder inside, and he looked in a bit of discomfort immediately. So it's a straightforward kick for Martin Pearson. He actually kicked 8 goals when Featherstone beat Sheffield earlier this season, 25-22. He popped a few over last week. Here he is now at the Don Valley Stadium, looking to open his account. And Featherstone's. It was straight, and it's good and true. And Featherstone have their first points in the afternoon. It's 6-2 now. Chris, we understand it could well be dislocation. Well, get a good close-up of the shoulder padding used these days. We all should have pads that size, David.
Every time I put them on, John, I must admit I fell down.
Clark. Early part of the match are good. Open rugby being played, and Jeff Corrigan coming on. Still enjoys his rugby league every Sunday. At the age of 41. And he still wants to carry on playing next season as well. Here's Tuta. Clark fired out. So this time will kick him. Try to put some spin on that with the outside of the boot, I fancy, but it's gone to Nelson. Beating him off. 1-2. Surrounded now. And another Featherstone man, Itty, stayed down a little longer, but he's got it all right. They were looking inside there, and that's play once more, and Powell with Nicol, who almost broke the tackle, got the ball away for Darryl Powell. Now changes step. This is good, and they've taken play inside Featherstone's once more. Tunks will take it a bit further. Oh, from Peter Tunks, and it's picked up by Ian Scales. Not quite sure what Tunks was thinking about there. He just assumed somebody was behind him. They weren't, and it's given Featherstone their chance. Straightening up his Gary Rose. Well, that really wasn't at all to Tunks, but here comes Itty along the line. It's Love. He's got Simpson alongside him, but the tackle strong from Marco. Just holding on, but it might have been in position. Newlove is going to get in at the corner. Paul Newlove's there. Down to sheer strength from the centre. He a bit allowed to squeeze through that little gap in the needle, though.
Well, all this resulted in a mistake on behalf of the Sheffield area. A mistimed pass then, really. Too still had time to get it away, and Newland really did the most of their bad tackling.
Then on the try sheet, and he seems to enjoy playing against Sheffield Eagles. But really, it does all go back to that sloppy ball from Peter Tunks.
Well, that's right. It lost them something like 40 yards. It also lost them possession, of course, and off the 6th play, the ball goes in the corner.
Which is why it's such a difficult attempt for Martin Pearson to convert, and he's not going to quite make it. By no means a hopeless effort. It drifted the wrong side of right. The back all square, 6 apiece.
Well, it was poor defence, but a missed pass really through the defence because nobody came for it. Drew man over the top of him. Nelson went. Newland went straight for the line.
My impression of Keith Mumford, David, and we've seen him over the years so many times for Bradford North, England is that he might not quite be full fitness. He's been out there quite a long time.
We can see that already, because once or twice when you know his mum would have picked it up and made inroads into the defence himself by running straight, has taken the option, sort of given it to Nelson every time, and it was only that time he was close.
An exciting run this is by Sonny Nicol, and he's going to try and go all the way himself here. Sonny Nicol, this is going to be a magnificent score. That's one of the tries of the season. Fantastic run from Sonny Nicol. He's got 70 yards there for a second row man. That ain't half bad.
Well, this is a marvellous try. Look how he takes the match himself. I mean, he goes away from Tuta. Now he realises that there's a chance on himself, and he takes the full-back wide on the outside, and that's remarkable for a second row forward, and he goes in at the corner. What a magnificent try.
He deserves every pat on the back, on the head, everywhere. Sonny Nicol, we know that he was a bit unlucky, in fact, not to go on the tour last year, and what a good impact he's made on his return to the side. What a boost Aston would give if he could convert it. It's a good try. It's a very good try indeed from Mike Aston. And he converts Nichol's try. And that's a brilliant piece of rugby for Sheffield Eagles. Great try and a great conversion to go with it.
Well, they're looking for development of the game here in Sheffield. And this is the best advert Sheffield Rugby could ever have. Because this run is absolutely magnificent. Takes on the pass himself by a sidestep, a shuffle, and suddenly he now realises that he can go all the way himself. Pearson wasn't so sure, couldn't get to him, and then he carries on the touchline despite the attention of the defence. Marvellous.
Peter Fox generally has a lot to say, but at the moment he's leaning back, and there he is saying something now, but he's in one of his more positive moods for the moment. There'll be a lot of open spaces, don't there, in this stadium?
There does really, but I think it's nice because you have the idea that people are trying to move the ball about a bit, and it really does make it seem a big pitch, and that goes for good open football.
I wonder if that's what's affected Fox's narrower confines of Post Office Road. This is a planned move. You do as a kicker, I'm sure, get used to grounds.
Oh, there's no doubt at all about that, and as Derek Fox is a master of art at his own ground and knowing where to put it. We did say, first of all, notice Mark Aston, the long trajectory kicks into touch, finding it all the time. Derek Fox doesn't quite know how to put them up at the moment.
Tuta's got man going, and Newlow. Surely a try for Owen Simpson. He keeps up his record. 6 matches now for the wingman. And he's struck yet again for Featherstone.
Well, Newlow and Darryl Powell have had a bit of a go together all afternoon. It's the loose ball who actually makes the half break. But look how Newlow runs now. Again, Nelson can't hold him. A well-timed pass out to Simpson puts him into the corner.
Well, he said he wanted to do well for Peter Fox, who'd shown faith in him in signing him from Keighley, and he repaying that faith. 17 tries now this season, 8 for Keighley, 9 for Featherstone Rovers, and he's proving worth every penny of 50,000 fee. That was a simple try for him. He would be the first to admit that, but he put the ball down. He did it well. Again, it's not an easy kick for Martin Pearson. And he can't quite negotiate it, so Sheffield retain the lead. But it has narrowed to 12-10. And we've had 4 tries, 2 to each side. So Aston's kicking is proving the difference at the moment. 2 successful kicks, the one by Pearson for Featherstone. This is Terry Manning, he's a purposeful runner as well. He's been another excellent acquisition by Peter Fox. Again from Keighley, as was Gary Rose and Simpson. Peter Fox, you've got to say, does have an eye for these sort of players, and he gets the best of them when they join him.
He certainly does, and one has to say already in what we've witnessed so far, this is a superb game because of the sides moving up in defence. The defence have been tight. People have had to engineer tries, and it really has been good stuff for the crowd here this afternoon.
Fox changing tack. Nagging him is the hooker Cook. Lewis and he's exciting once he gets going in full flight. Panapa, very resourceful Sam Panapa, New Zealand Test player of course. Lewis has a second tilt. Mombi turn. There's a game trier. Aston. The chip over the top, and he tries to follow through. It's going to be picked up here. It is picked up, and Darryl Powell scores for Sheffield. Well, there's a little bit of fortune in that, but all credit to Aston for the kick over the top, and then it put Featherstone in a bit of disarray. There was Darryl Powell to pounce.
Well, it's been a seesaw game. It's been one way, then the other. Mark Aston decides this time to chip it over the top. But his following up now that makes all it important. He impedes as well when they go to catch the ball. It goes loose. Panapa picks it up. Powell again, ever alert, comes in, picks it up, and swoops sticks.
This looks a very straightforward kick. Well within the range of Mark Aston. It's 18 points to 10. Very handy lead for the Eagles.
The important thing is here that when you do kick ahead, follow it up. Aston does just this, knocks over the then follows his kick up, a result of which it falls loose. Panapa he quickly there on the spot. Powell takes the ball off him and puts it down into the sticks to put them in front.
Important for Sheffield to hold this advantage, this 6-8-point lead they've got until the break. But here's Newlove, and things always look on. Newlove has the ball. But there was a knock on.
Yes, they do. They look particularly strong on this left-hand side here. When they come down this touchline here, they really, you can see the cover defence rushing across as quickly as they can to try and snuff it out.
Sheffield have head and ball this time, and easily healed as well for them. Aston, Nelson's on a break, and if he got that one away as he has now, Michael. If Sheffield got another score before half-time, Rovers would have a lot to do in the second half.
Well, the rugby's very simple, and you're drawing the defender and passing the ball, and this is what they are doing, and doing it to good effect.
Oh, but it's spilled, and now Featherstone have got a chance. They've got men over down this left-hand line. Newlove inside to Sims, who ran into his own Clark, and then well, did a Sheffield man hit him as well? Referee reckons that Mark Aston did, I think. Actually, he ran straight into his own man.
Yes, he did really, but then Aston put out his arm, caught him round the neck by the jersey, I thought. Let's just watch the incident once again. He comes back inside here, he does, he runs into Clark then, but Aston Lock has put his arm out and yanked him back for the...
The referee was right there. The penalty is given, and it's Featherstone's Rose coming to about 30 yards out. Tuta. He's been impressive. When he leads forward like that, he does take some stopping. He looks slight, but my word, he's not going to be held easily. He lost a boot as well, but he won't worry about that for the time being.
Well, that was a good tackle by Tungsten, because he really up Jeff Grayson, stopped him getting rid of the ball, which is his biggest asset.
The two biggest men on the field. Here's a chance to break, and Tony Manning. Is Manning going in? Oh, he's got a lovely ball away from Derek Fox. Manning couldn't do it himself, but he simply said to Derek Fox, go on, you have it. You take the glory. And he did.
Well, you have to have a belief in yourself. Derek Fox to pass that ball. Now just this now, when the ball does get to Manning, he makes the break first on the outside of the man, comes back inside, and who's to pick it back up of him? Derek Fox. That's good half-back play. Came across following the break.
And the first simple kick that Martin Pearson has had to negotiate, he does so, and what a cracking game it is at 18-16 to Sheffield.
Well, all aspiring half-backs must realise the ball just went out from Derek Fox way out this side here. It was he again that came back up on the inside of Manning's break to score under the post.
Promises to be a real nail-biter, does this one, because of the attitude of the two teams. They're getting everything in attack. And the hooter signals the end of the first 40 minutes here at Don Valley Stadium, but what a cracking 40 minutes it's been. Both sides take a well-deserved breather, and they've given us rich entertainment. Here are the details of that half. It really was tit for tat. Every time Sheffield scored, Featherstone got one back. Napper, Nicol and Powell the tries for Sheffield. Newlove, Simpson and Fox the scores for Featherstone Rovers. It's 18-16 here at half-time, and it's 18-16 here at half-time, and it's 18-16 here at half-time, and we'll be back with the second half after the break. Welcome back indeed to the modern stadium. Featherstone coming out to take the field for the start of the second half. A royal first half. It's 18-16 to Sheffield. We're about to hear from Peter Fox, the Featherstone coach.
On the back of the first half, every prospect of more points and fans in the second half.
It looks like it because it looks as though both defenders are a little bit frail when each side is running the ball. That's what we've got to do more now, running the ball and getting away from this ruck.
I think you felt that you were a little bit too much space to Sheffield to work their move.
Well, we've tried to around to play the ball, which is what we saw last week against Hull. They play it a lot down the middle. They don't play the ball that way, but we've got certain players like Nicol that can pick a ball from midfield, make big strides and 15 yards. We've got to tackle these fellas and stop them getting the room to run in.
Thanks very much indeed for joining us. So it's Featherstone point behind at half-time, kicking off. Here's John.
Thank you, Nick. Well, strides indeed. He made huge strides when he went for that try. Good catch under his own post there by Zombie. Comes forward now, pushing. Let's have a look at the statistics of the first half. The scrums going Featherstone 6-1. But on one against the head by either hooker. The penalties conceded, very low count. 3 conceded by Sheffield, only 2 by Featherstone. And the errors in play, that's pretty low as well. 4 by Featherstone, 3 by Sheffield. And here's the substitute, Des Mayer on for Sheffield Eagles in the second half. He's the big lad, number 14 there. Chris taking his time. Penalty awarded by Ray Whitfield, who's been on his top form, I would say, today as well. Here is Des Mayer. He is huge. They say he's still growing. Fearsome. Fox and held it up nicely to get to Butts, but he stumbled, unfortunately, from a Featherstone point of view. So it is who leads them out. Much bigger than his cousin at Bradford. That's a longer ball fired out to Newlove. A bit of space maybe here for Paul Newlove. The ball inside is good, and Ian Smales canters on the touchline. What an attractive fixture this one is. Still here, really, Ian Smales. Still going. That just shows the strength of the lad. He turned out to be a very good tourist last year. And awarded, really was the best we've seen of Ian Smales.
Well, when you talk about strength and commitment, it's just about has it all in one, because when he takes this ball, he runs really strong and hard. Aston for him, knocks him down, but look, it doesn't even put him on the floor properly. He gets up, sells the dummy. That's an awareness of where he is and what he's doing. He goes forward yet again, and Aston really had to tip him up, and the second man had to come in to hold him down.
From the penalty, Featherstone have got themselves inside Sheffield's 25 with Jeff Gratian giving it a little slip ball for Tuta. Still wants to farm that ball out. Couldn't do so under Nicholls' tackle. It's a good chance this for Featherstone. They've not been in front in this game, don't forget. They were down 6-0, got back to 6-6, went behind again. 12-6 down, they were 18 down, and now they're 18-16 down, but they aren't on the attack very much here. Fox. Newlove has to go around in circles to try and find a gap somewhere else. This time. Should have held out doggedly on this one. But Fox, oh, clever little kick through. Well, that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And Owen Simpson's got his second of the afternoon. No, it's Trevor Clark. It's Trevor Clark over there. Fox absolutely kidded everybody.
Well, we've seen play in this game of the highest quality, and it doesn't get better than that. Run one, kicked it back the other for Trevor Clark to pick it up and go over in the corner. Magnificent.
Well, Clark gets the credit for the try, but it was more rugby league genius from Eric Fox. And it's the first time that Featherstone have been in front. Trevor Clark's 6th try makes it 18-10. Pearson. No conversion, but what a canny try.
Well, magnificent. This meticulous timing, because Fox gets it, and look how the other two set off. They set off well behind him to keep on side. The referee was there. Clark first to the ball, goes over in the corner.
It's situations like that make the other team feel a bit sick. My word, quick thinking by Fox.
Well, we talk about halfbacks, and they really have. I mean, Aston started to outsmart him and outplay him, but I mean, when you come back with things like that, I mean, as much for the quality of the player as a halfback.
It's Fox who took the kick as well. He gave it to Manning. 7 tries in the match already. Tuta. This is good again from Featherstone, and they're making ground at that left touchline. They're tearing away up there. Simpson now has to bring it the other way. It's a strong run from Itty though. They've come out all fired up for the second half. Peter Fox's words no doubt ringing in their ears. They're coming right this time. Pearson trying to make some room for Manning. Panapa won't let him go.
Well, what they are doing is stretching it wide, then along the length. When the touchline ball gets it, draws all the defence across to him, and it only needs him to get it back inside once or twice, and it really puts Sheffield in desperate trouble.
Fox involved. Oh, cleverly done by Smales. Again, Fox at the hub of it. Ian Smales. Super little ball inside the post as well. That's the second break that Smales has had in this half. Fox was there, though, instigating it. Smales once more. Up into the sky this time. Taken by Anthony Farrell. But Ian Smales is having an inspired second half.
Well, he is. He's on the end of this, at the end of the thinking of the little scrum half, and it's marvellous.
Out for Featherstone, who are calling all the shots at the start of the second half. It's a critical period of the match, is this, and Paul Newlove shows a pair of heels and then just gets tipped on the ankle by Keith Mumby's tackle. Might have hurt him as well. I fancy it has. He looks in a bit of agony to me, and straight away referee Whitfield stopped play quite hurriedly, and this is a very nasty moment. I think could be a stretcher case, could this?
Well, he goes outside Darryl Powell, but Mumby comes across to assist in the tackle. He seems to be pulling away. When Mumby half holds him, he goes down heavily on the right-hand side. He looks in to be in some pain.
Paul Newlove receives a generous and sympathetic ovation from the crowd here at the Don Valley Stadium. The news, as much as we can give you, is that the suspected fracture of the right arm, that, as I say, is unconfirmed, of course. But what a sad sight this is, of such a rich potential. You can see he's receiving oxygen there, but the services, the medical services here, excellent. And Paul Newlove taken away in an ambulance, as you see, which has been able to come to the side of the pitch. And Sharp is the replacement for Paul Newlove. But to Fox, Tuta along the line, Manning, and nicely done again. Tuta in harness with him, and Pearson is linked up well here too. And this will be the last tackle. They will certainly look to Fox as he kicks through again. And they might get another try from this. They have done. This is astonishing. It's Ian Smales' turn at the ball and cross the Sheffield line. Sheffield absolutely disconsolate, and they are being unhinged here by the kicking ability of Derek Fox.
Well, the delay we had for the injury, but yet again it's this man Fox. Look how he kicks. He runs one way, kicks the other way. The defence caught out completely, but Smales obviously it's a work plan, because he picks it up, he cheers as he goes into the sticks, and he can only thank Derek Fox.
It's a straightforward kick for Martin. 2 more points on the board, and Featherstone, who were 18-10 down, now go 26-18 in front.
Well, tactical kicking has long been an asset to this game, and certainly Fox is using it to the best. He bangs that one over, Smales knows it's coming for him, puts it down.
And it's Peter Tunks and Peter Lewis to be replaced by Hugh Waddell there, number 15, and Mark Gamson who returns. There's Tunks. And Sheffield do need something new for the moment. Fox a little to Ian Smales, who's run tremendously well in this half, and again he shows his strength. Well, they do have some good players, Featherstone Rovers. Question about Fox and Smales, of course, internationals. And going for the drop goal is Tuta. And the referee's raised arm tells us that Brendan Tuta has dropped a goal for the first time in this country for his club side Featherstone. And that 1 point could be very important.
Well, it is very important, obviously, to score points, but the thing is, it's not only that, it meant all the pressure they'd put on Sheffield, they've now turned into points. They get the kick-off back to themselves, they can start again with 6 play the balls.
They need another try from him. The one he got in the first half, what did he do there? I think he had a bit of a ejaculation. The referee hadn't seen it, the touch judge had, and Nicol is being surrounded by infuriated Featherstone players. And the touch judge has intervened, and some frustration creeping in.
Well, the player's been fast and furious. There hasn't been much, really. Just look at the incident. Downey was brought down by the tackle, but it was, yes, he brought up the elbow to knock him away. The referee didn't see it, the linesman certainly did.
Pearson's kicked 3 so far. This would be useful from a Featherstone point of view. Well, he's got the distance, and it's gone wide of the right upright. Still, Featherstone retain that 27-18 advantage. Batting half-back Gary Rose. 3 and almost 4 Sheffield men to stop him. Huey Waddell shaking his head. Something happened to him down there. He requires early treatment. Oh, was Gary Price trying to spin around out of the tackle. Featherstone just have to keep the ship steady now, and Fox has done it again with that chip through. Smales! They've certainly profited in this half from Fox's astute kicking, and Smales, I thought, was going to get another one there. There looked to be a lot of players out on the left. It's come back to Fox, and he gets the ball out for Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson streaking towards the Sheffield line. But that's the handover. Again, though, I thought that Smales was onto something from Fox's kick.
Well, you have to say that his presence in the Featherstone side, I mean, the quality and the all-round skills that the boy possesses is something to be seen. With some of his tactical kicking today, has been absolutely superb.
To Tunks, back in it for the last few minutes of the game. Now then, Sheffield. Is there something left in the armoury now? Waddell! A yard short. Held up on his back anyway, of course, but this is the Sheffield chance now. They've got to get a try from this. And Aston trying to tunnel his way through. And a penalty is given to Sheffield, right in the sticks. Surely they can get something from this. Tunks flings himself in. Peter Tunks has made it. Well, the old head, he's only been back on the field for 60 seconds. And Peter Tunks drives his Sheffield Eagles side back into this match.
Well, they forfeited the opportunity to kick for goal. Tunks took the ball to play the ball and worked his way over.
Worked, absolutely bulldozed. Not when it stopped in full flight. And Aston here to take Sheffield back to within 3 points. It's 24-27, and as close a game as we've had on screen down this season.
Well, tied position. Tunks there seized the opportunity. 3 tacklers, but it was really the twisting of his body left them all for dead.
It's Featherstone who want to hear the hooter at the moment. Aston, Sheffield who desperately don't want to hear a hooter. Nelson now. He's gone thither and thither. Tunks barges forward, can't give the pass though. And it's Featherstone who take the points on the day. But glory really to both sides. A really hard-fought encounter. Thoroughly enjoyable match. Derek Fox there outstanding once more for Featherstone Rovers, who win here by 27 points to 24 in an enthralling and attractive encounter. The tries there for Sheffield came in the first half from Panifer, Nicol and Powell, one in the second half from Tunks. And Featherstone, Newlove, Simpson and Fox in the first half, Clark and Smales in the second half. 3 goals as well for Pearson and a drop goal for Tudor. There were 4 Aston goals for Sheffield. Right.
Gam's thumb, Panapa's knee, Lewis's